What's up, Demon Nation? I'm Claude Domushevich.
And I'm Andre Larios, and here is what's going on in your school. Maine East High School opened the 2022-2023 with a new principal, Dr. Melissa Pikul, who took over following Dr. Pressler's retirement. Blue Demon News caught up with Dr. Pikul as she settled into her new role.
To work at Maine East specifically is the absolute dream come true. I heard so much about the successful students in this building, the incredible diversity in this building, the very successful staff in this building. I could go on forever. Maine East was a dream job. I can't say it enough. It was just absolutely, if I was ever going to have the chance to be in a position like this one, Maine East is the ultimate school to do it. Honestly, my first goal this year is really just to learn about all of our students and all of our staff. There's so much to celebrate here at Maine East. So the primary goal is to make sure that I acclimate myself to the environment, that I create a sense of trust amongst our students and staff.
Thank you.
One thing I want the students at Maine East to know about me is how much I care about them and their future. That part's really important, and there's many days here so far I get a little overwhelmed thinking about how will I ever get to know all of you. And I know my work here is to make sure I'm positively influencing the staff so that they can positively influence the students. So it seems unrealistic at times to feel like I'm really going to get to know each of you, but I care deeply about the futures of our students. And I really believe that Maine East is a place that can help you all be successful. I would say one common theme between both students and staff is that they've been so welcoming. It's not always easy to think about a new principal coming into your space, into your home here. And I would say people have been overwhelmingly welcoming, introducing themselves, wanting me to know about them, about their activities, about their classes. So that's probably been the best part for me so far.
Thanks, Dr. Pikul, and we hope you've had a great start to your first school year as a Blue Demon.
Students, homecoming week moves on, and tonight at 6 p.m. is the annual Powder Puff football game. Immediately following the game is Light the Night, so make sure you show up for the game and what promises to be a spectacular fireworks show.
Speaking of homecoming week, the homecoming dance is right around the corner on Saturday, September 24th from 7 to 10 p.m. Purchase your tickets for $25 each at the bookstore or in the 5-Star app before September 23rd. If bringing a guest, you'll need to fill out a detailed form at the bookstore. Hope to see you there!
The fall play, The Play That Goes Wrong, opens next week. Our correspondents caught up with the cast and crew as they prepared for this unpredictable comedy.
And now I present to you the concluding act of The Murder at Harrison Manor.
The Play That Goes Wrong is pretty much what it sounds like. It's about a group of college actors who are doing a performance, and everything that can possibly go wrong goes wrong throughout the show.
Kiss me 1,000 times, I'm yours. Of course, Florence, that's what sisters are for.
In general, the comedy just comes from everything failing as miserably as it can.
Are you sitting comfortably?
Most comfortably, Inspector.
Some things that go wrong start off a little more subtle at the start of the show. For example, we may have the occasional switch up of a certain prop, or some lines may be forgotten.
We're behind the set, in front of the set, like pushing things over, pushing each other over.
Walls are falling. I mean, pictures are falling. People are falling. There's everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
We like to think that here, the set itself is a character who is interacting with us as well.
We're building a wall in front of another wall, and we have to make sure everything looks good. We have to make sure that it's safe for all the actors, and that when it falls on stage, that it'll be safe for everybody and look great to the audience.
And we can sell the illusion that if you start to stand up, go ahead, that I am pulling you up by your hair.
One of the things I really enjoy is that there's a lot of physical comedy that goes along with this production. So we've even hired a fight choreographer for all of the fight scenes. I really enjoy learning all of this new things that you don't really get doing other high school performances. However, it has definitely also been a challenge since it's the first time that any of us have really taken on such a burden when it comes to our performances.
No one else is here, Inspector!
People should come see The Play That Goes Wrong because we promise that the entire time you will find something to laugh at or with, and we want as many people to come enjoy this show that so many of us in cast and crew have all worked on.
The Play That Goes Wrong opens next Thursday at 7 p.m. with additional performances on Friday at 4 p.m. and Saturday at 7 p.m. Tickets are $5 for students and $7 for adults.
Softball Open gyms will be held on Mondays at 3:40 p.m. on the varsity softball field. All athletes not participating in a fall sport are welcome to attend.
There will be baseball open gyms on Tuesdays and Thursdays on the varsity baseball field from 3:30 to 5. All are welcome and encouraged to attend. No prior experience is needed.
Next, we turn to sports with Jonathan Matthew. Jonathan?
Thanks, guys. Happy homecoming week to everybody. The 2022-23 season is underway, with teams already making their way to the halfway point in their fall season. Congratulations to the girls volleyball team as they went to the Highland Park tournament earlier this month and show all the teams their dominance on the court by taking first place in the tournament. They'll be going on back to Highland Park in a conference matchup on Thursday at 7 p.m. That will be the start of the conference matches for the team as they finish their season and look to clinch their spot in the playoffs. The boys soccer team had a rough start to their season, but they've picked it up after beating Maine West last week. That game was the start of their 5 conference game stretch. They have already gone up against Deerfield yesterday and Highland Park last Friday. They will be also going on the road this Friday to take on Vernon Hills. You can see the team in action as they conclude their conference games with Niles North at Maine Memorial Stadium on September 27th at 7 p.m. Make sure all of you come out tonight to the annual Powder Puff game as the seniors and junior girls will face off against each other here at the stadium. So cheer on your friends and your grade to see who will take this year's crown. Tickets are $5 each. So will the seniors repeat or will the juniors surprise and take the win? Find out tonight at 6:30 p.m. With homecoming week upon us, there's also the big homecoming game, and this Friday it is no different. For Maine East football team, it is even a bigger week as they go against the crosstown rivals of Maine West. The homecoming game will be at Maine Memorial Stadium, and kickoff is at 6 p.m. So make sure to be there to cheer on the team for the biggest game of the season. That is all for me, and hope everybody has a great rest of the homecoming week, and good luck to the teams as they finish out their fall season. This is Jonathan Matthew with your Blue Demon Sports Report. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jonathan. Finally, we want to remind everyone that this month is Hispanic Heritage Month. Check your email for Mr. Taylor's newsletter that contains an interactive calendar full of interesting articles, videos, and other media associated with the month.
That's all for this week's announcements. I'm Andre Larios.
And I'm Claude Domashevich. Have an awesome homecoming week.